And so I want to send all of you a lot of love and deep appreciation from the spiritual plane for all of your efforts and endeavors to, number one, transcend your own areas of prejudice, whatever they are, to transcend your own levels of anger. You can see a lot of anger out there. That's the messiness. You know, it's like a tug of war, isn't it? Like there's this great rope, and you've got the ones that say, okay, it's time for a change. We've got to dispense with these old ways of treating each other. And you got the others say, no way, no way, we're going to go back, we're going to make it harsher, we're going to make everybody pay. And it's like they're pulling on a rope. But the pressure is so great because it is amassing a lot of people on both ends. And the rope is really a strand of consciousness, you see. And this pulling, 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 eventually that rope will snap. And that snap will be powerful enough, I believe, to open humanity to a new way of seeing, a new way of loving each other, a new way of supporting each other, a new way of coming together and recognizing this is a divine mission you are on. A divine mission you are on. And you have to, you know, it's not that you're trying to convert people. That has never worked really very well because that invites some kind of force ultimately, doesn't it? It's that you are inviting others to partake in the fullness of divine consciousness, which is ever flowing, ever present, ever rejuvenating, ever sustaining the soul. And so that is your mission. That's what this opening into a new age is all about. Haven't we done it enough in the old way? I mean, many of the tactics that were adopted in the Piscean age did not arise there. They came from the Aryan age prior. The fighting, the might makes right, the building of nation states. If you go back into the Aryan age, it was all done through war, wasn't it? We take over a people and we make them citizens of our country. We take their land, we take their resources, maybe we make slaves of them. And then we call them whatever we want to call them. Unfortunately, history has been written usually by those who won the wars, and they haven't always done such a good job. But this is a new time. And what I want all of you to do is to think that maybe part of your mission right now is to just allow the consciousness of the prior ages to flow right through you. Let it flow and be gone. As it goes, let it pull any remnants in your own consciousness that are anchored back in those other ages, that you may approach the dawning Aquarian age fresh. Things are changing. And I urge that all of you celebrate those changes in whatever way you can. It's messy. Yes, it's messy. There's a lot of polarization right now. It's a lot of hurt. People on both sides are in a lot of pain. And we can say, well, maybe this side shouldn't be in pain, you know, because they've been the abusers all this time. Well, if they weren't in pain, they would have no reason, no desire to abuse, to control, to take charge of, or any of that. You see, you don't see that in any of the animal kingdom, do you? You don't see it there. Do elephants make slaves of zebras? No. Oh, yes, there's predatory nature, as each being has to figure out how it's going to live and sustain its biomass. But it's different when it comes to humans, because humans have these elaborate agendae that they maybe are not even aware of. And of course, it's all karmic, you know, carrying the imprints of past beliefs, the beliefs of prior generations, and so on and so on.